Man, you ain't never ever gonna win if you beating around the bush, man. You never gonna win. This applies to my fellas that's young, single, in the dating game, so to speak. Not looking to really go steady or nothing. Not trying to be tied down. And this also applies to guys that are in a relationship and also married too, man. Look, you got to be direct, man. You can't you Women can't stand that. They absolutely hate a man that's not direct. Now there might be some women out there that's they like a guy that's kind of reserved and doesn't really doesn't really say too much, kind of hesitant, but that's inside, deep inside, man, they are really looking for a guy that's uh that's direct, you know. Uh here this is one of the main reasons why a woman wants a guy that's direct is because it doesn't cause any type of stress, any unwanted stress, okay? Like when you when you stepping out with a female or when y'all going out, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get it in, trying to do what's necessary to to win pretty much. Cause the end goal pretty much is you want her. And for some of y'all, y'all might have a different direction. Y'all might really truly like this girl. Either way, uh, you can't be ambiguous, or you can't be indirect type. You know, uh, you know, she has to feel secure, bro. You know, she has to feel secure, and she has to feel protected. And your self esteem, the way that she looks at your self esteem, it's gonna be looked at like it's low self esteem. It's gonna be in jeopardy pretty much. You know, uh, she doesn't want to feel like, okay, well, damn, do I gotta play? Do I gotta play? Mind games? Nah, just be direct. You know what I'm saying? Because she already know. Listen, from the get, she already knows what you want. Women already know that you pretty much flat out want the pussy. I'm just being honest with you. They know that you want the ass. But the thing about it is how you going about it. A lot of y'all like to beat around the bush and say there's some women that ask you, okay, well, what do you truly want? And they're looking for you to say, okay, look, I just wanna I just wanna have sex with you, or you know what I'm saying? I just want blase blase, whatever. They're not looking for you to beat around the bush, because if you beat around the bush, you literally are gonna beat around the bush, really. You know what I'm saying? Or whether it's trim, whatever. You literally are gonna beat around it, and you ain't never gonna be able to get inside the bush, if you feel what I'm saying. And that's for the single ones that's actually just trying to just get it in, not looking for nothing, serious. Now, for the ones that are in a relationship that are really trying to take their relationship to a whole nother level, or their marriage to a whole nother level, you have to understand that your wife has been with you, or your significant other has been with you for quite some time or whatnot, and there might be some things that you lagging in, and one of those things are you not being as direct as you're supposed to be. Well, you're gonna have to change that. Listen, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to change. You know, uh, don't I don't want y'all to feel like once you get inside of a relationship or a marriage, You want to keep things fresh, like as if you as if y'all first met each other. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll reach that point. You'll reach that itch. I think it's like a 2 year itch, 3 year itch, or something like that that they call it, where y'all become unenthused or unmotivated. You know what I'm saying? And everything just becomes dull and stays the same. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know, okay, you got to get back to what you were doing. You understand what I'm saying? That's just for the ones that are married. And like I said, look, I'm not coming at you as no dating coach or uh no psychiatrist or relationship expert or anything like that. I'm giving you and dropping some gems on you, some experience that you could use that I don't went through. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's perfect. Even these relationship coaches that you go to and all these these experts and stuff like that, half of them you'll be surprised if you really go talk to them, don't really understand what it truly takes to do some of the things that they telling you to do. You'll be surprised. A lot of them don't even know how to talk to a man or a female, but they telling you how to do it. And me, I'm not coming at you like that. And everybody has their selective flaws. And what I find the most is that a lot of men, they don't know how to be direct. They don't know how to be direct online or over the phone or through text, but face to face can't do it. You know, and that's why, like, being direct, it shows confidence. Man, confident men are sexy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you confident, man, listen, you could be the ugliest motherfucker in the world. If you got confidence, oh man, a woman don't care because see a lot of what y'all don't understand is that, like, women, they got low self-esteem as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women are very insecure and they got low self-esteem. Yeah, what's up with it, Lou? Yeah, you right. They don't know that much. And that's Megan James, man. She used to be on Bad Girl, that show Bad Girls Club. But you have to understand that a lot of these women, they just as insecure as you are. Sorry about that, y'all. Trying to do like 60 different things at once. Y'all have to forgive me. A lot of them, a lot of them are just as insecure as you are. And listen, I'm not trying to talk down on my queens, because this it's just the fact of the matter that if you see low self-esteem is no self-esteem. That's why a lot of women, man, they wear a lot of makeup. A lot of women that won't even go out of the house without makeup, or without putting on a wig, or putting something in their hair. I knew a lot of females that would not go anywhere unless their hair was did. You understand what I'm saying? But see, if you straightforward and you're open and honest with her, like let's say you actually meet that girl and you're direct with her and you tell her, girl, I like your nappy head regardless or whatever. Guess what? She's gonna be like, you know what? I think my head is do feel I, I look better like that. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, she'll stop rocking all that synthetic, all that fake shit, and start to be more natural and start to be more Afrocentric. And you'll see that you don't know what you did. You just uplifted her confidence and boosted and elevated her without even knowing that you did. Like direct men, the alpha male type, women are most attracted to. You know what I'm saying? And they are the ones, like I told you again, they're the ones that dictate whether or not you alpha or you beta. You can't walk around saying, "Oh yeah, well I'm alpha," anything like that. Man, that don't make you alpha. You know what I'm saying? The reason for this, it has to do with you being direct, a man's ability to be confident. You know, like a confident man, he gon' pursue the woman that he like. And if you're interested in her, you know what I'm saying, you got to go for what you want. You know, women want you to to be spontaneous, to have this, to have shit planned out in advance. And then you might get the cookies. You might get the cookies that night, or the very next day if you're lucky, if you play your cards right. And for my fellas that's in a relationship and that's married or whatnot, you got to keep it spontaneous, and you got to know how to be direct too. You have to have stuff planned out. You have to know what you're doing, and all that boils down to you being confident. If you like, oh well, well, where you want to go, and she gonna be like, well, I don't know where you want to go, and then you like, well, I don't know, man. I was thinking automatic turn off. Women, nah, they want you to have, look, I got this planned out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna take you to this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Don't even tell her about the next thing that you finna do. After this, I got a little surprise for you, man. Keep her fucking interest engaged. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, she already gonna know what's happening. It ain't gonna be no shock or no surprise or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it interesting. You gotta not keep keep her like guessing as to what's next. You got to make it adventurous. You know what I'm saying? Unpredictable. You feel me? And listen, one thing about being direct, you're not wasting no time. You listen. If, like I just said just a few minutes ago, if she asks you what you want and you tell her, okay, hey, look, I just want the cookies. I just want, I just want to do, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Well, you'll know right then and there whether or not she wants to be with you or not. She not wasting your time, and you damn sure ain't wasting her time. You know. And most confident men that are upfront and direct, they don't have no problem being direct because they like, okay, I'm gonna move on. And that's the same thing with married men and men that like myself. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I do my best to keep things fresh in a relationship. Now with you, if you married and stuff is like getting to where it's an uncomfortable conversation, you got to break up out of that. You know what I'm saying? The beauty of being direct is that a woman can feel confident knowing that if something is messing with you, you'll be straightforward and you'll talk about it instead of beating around the bush. If you're indirect and they can't read you and they have to make all these assumptions, you know what I'm saying? They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And she'll never really, the communication will become dull. But if you're direct with her If she like, I like my wife to be really direct with me. I like people to be very direct. I like direct people around me. You know, hey, it might be a little harsh what they say, but at least I know I'm not walking around like this, or at least I know, okay, I know her true feelings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that me and my wife don't agree on. You know what I'm saying? So uh, it just happens like that sometimes, and you shouldn't want to agree on everything. Someone, a wise man, told me one time that if you agree on everything, there's something wrong with that situation. You know. Now, another thing is, man, is that you know this can be it could be a gift and it could also be a curse. Wearing your heart on your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? A direct man, he kind of wears his heart on his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? And he will not beat around the bush, uh, you know, and not worry about no fear of rejection. You know, uh, he gonna be. You can be. You know, when you direct, usually emotionally transparent, and you got to be able to communicate openly about what the hell you thinking. You know, um, like a lot of women, man, they tend to be more attracted emotionally to an emotionally transparent man than the one that's kind of closed off. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, it was cool. It was cool to be, kind of mysterious and tough to figure out. But then that'll drive women crazy, and then they'll drive them to the point where they don't have no time for that type of shit. And like I said, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. There's some women that do like to, kind of figure out shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's rare nowadays. You're not gonna really find that. She wants you to tell her what the fuck is on your mind instead of like shutting off your feelings and trying to figure out when something's wrong. You know, transparency. My bad, I can't even talk. Is what's gonna make her feel like you invested in her. And I'm talking about the ones that want to be in a relationship. If you're not trying to be in a relationship, or you just all about just getting the cookies, or the single life or whatnot, that don't apply to you. But I'm talking about the ones that in a relationship, in a marriage, or try truly desire to be in a relationship. Because it's a lot of men out there that just want that one female, don't want to be, you know, uh, dipping dipping the stick in every sauce. You feel me? You know, I mean, it's a key in a relationship because it allows her to feel transparency. I mean, it allows her to feel closer to you, and it will cause a relationship to evolve rather than destruction in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, you just got to be direct. You got to be direct. You got to be transparent for real. What's up with it, Marco Hitton? I see you in the building. So leave your comments, like this video, share it, subscribe. Also hit the notifications too. Until then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT, man, and I'm gonna get at y'all later.